Hello my friends and welcome back to the stream. We're doing some Battlegrounds tonight before the reset and we'll see how long we go. I'm feeling pretty tired, but we're going to try to go for at least an hour tonight. So welcome to the stream. Thank you all for joining us. And let's have some fun. How is everybody doing tonight? Hope you all had a good Monday. Had a little bit of a busy day at work myself, but that's not a bad thing. That's what we call job security. All right. A little busy, but we're at home relaxing now and playing some WoW. Doing some BGs as Fury. I mentioned this in the stream this morning, but there's a video going to come out tomorrow morning-ish talking about these lovelies. I've set up my own weak auras, so I'll be describing what everything is in that video, and then we'll have a link where you can get the import string so that you can set these up for yourself if you like them. And if not, I tried to give a little bit of detail about what I was doing to set different things up, so hopefully you can be empowered to create your own at that point. Alright, is this Q gonna pop? It's only been a minute. Only been a minute. Alright, here we go. We're in the mines. Silver Shard Mines. Let's take a look at talents. So these are the PvP talents that I've been running with. The normal talents I haven't changed a whole lot in PvP. I like War Machine. You get a decent amount of procs of it, and that movement speed in Battlegrounds is really nice to have. Stormbolt because it's the only stun that we have available as Fury. Sudden Death for the execute proc, Bounding Stride for the mobility, Carnage for more and harder hitting rampages, and then Bladestorm. The damage between Bladestorm and Dragonor is relatively close, but I really like having the CC immunity from Bladestorm for PvP, and it's just really good spread pressure as well. And then Siegebreaker, really strong for PvP. Anger management works too, but Siegebreaker is really nice if you're trying to focus down a healer and get that burst in. And then PvP talents, I've always been taking Gladiator's Medallion, Barbarian, and Death Sentence, and then I've been switching this one around, but I like Slaughterhouse, getting harder hitting Bloodthirsts, I mean just, you know, funneling more damage into the execute window. Really nice to have, really nice. So, I think we're going to be going Lava and Water. I will start out going Lava. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. I'm always happy to make this more of a conversational thing than a monologue. It makes it a lot more enjoyable for me, and I think a lot more watchable for all you guys. So, that's that. Got a nice refreshing cold one tonight. It's the delicious IPA from Stone Brewery in San Diego, California. Well, Escondido, San Diego, same thing, same difference. And it is, as advertised, quite delicious. Alright, let's leap in here. Stay in. Hopefully I don't die. That'd be a bummer right off the start. Alright, we're gonna Bladestorm to get out of all that madness. And wow, just permanently slowed. Get out of here, UI errors. Alright, Mr. Healer. Alright, you can have a stun. And we're gonna pop Recklessness. This is a good resto druid. Knows how to kite, knows how to stay away. In that case, I'm just going to stay on the objective, and we'll try to hold it. say that as I get rooted right when it's passing by, of course. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully we took the other... Nope. Nope, 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 we did not. Stellar rockin' start. Alright. We're back up. This is the about the third one I've done tonight, and it's not been a good showing for Alliance so far tonight. All right, we'll see if we can take out this Paladin as I charge right past him. And I've noticed quite a few. All right, we'll stun you through your wings. Okay, we'll pop some defensives, get some healing. Oh, and of course you're gonna lay on hands. Alright, I see how it is. That was Blade Storm, because I'm gonna die anyway. He had a lot of friends coming. What a start. What a start, we were getting shut out. Not a good showing for Alliance tonight, I must say. Make sure I'm not playing on top of my game right now, but yeah, getting shut out in Silver Shard is pretty wretched. Let's see if we can get on this healer. Get a stun. Nope. They must have other. Yeah, they've got other healers helping them out. I'm gonna fear them. Yep, and their DPS is just focusing so well. Well, I respect that, even if I can't do a whole lot about it. We're just gonna wear this one. We're just gonna wear it on the chin. Get some more people in here. How you all doing tonight? Hope you are having a good evening. We're just doing some battlegrounds tonight before the reset. Since I know some of you guys are just joining now, I'll just open up my talents. I'm not going to go through them all right now, but you can take a look before we get into combat here. Ooh, we managed to get a couple of carts. Let's see if we can defend them. So those are the talents I'm running. Hopefully you had a chance to take a look. Is there a mage, or is there just a water elemental? Alright, let's kill this elemental. Alright. Yep, and of course we lost the top one. And here comes the fun. Stay back and defend in case they have any stealthies coming. No stealthies, just a paladin. We'll get on him. Stun him. Blade Storm. I don't know why I Blade Storm there. Siege Breaker, and we'll just take him out. Oh, that 1% bubble, man. It's okay because it's about to break. Can interrupt his heal. We'll pop Recklessness for good measure. There we go. Got him. Got him. Alright, Mr. Warrior, you can take it slow. Let me know what you guys think of my weak auras. I'm open to making some tweaks to them based on feedback. Like I said, I've got a video scheduled to come out tomorrow morning that kind of describes what I'm going for with them, and also provides a link to the Fury weak auras. I'll have arms and protection ones up hopefully later this week, and I'll also make a shorter video than the Fury one will be, because the Fury one describes kind of like how you do some of the settings in there, but just shorter videos to accompany those. A lot of people have been asking, so hopefully you guys find them helpful. can't win with these guys. Let's at least get them slowed. Goodness griefus. Just got on the pet for some clears there. Snare clears. Stun this Pharaoh. We'll pop Roguesness and immediately get CC'd. That's just how it's going. Hey, there's a healer here. There's two healers here. Let's fear him. Goodness. Resto Druids, man. If they know what they're doing, they're so annoying. He's gonna pop in a bear form, which means he can't really heal his friends, but... Hey Chris, hey man, thank you for your videos. Hey, thank you for commenting, thank you for joining us on the stream. Really appreciate it. I'm happy to put the videos out. I have a lot of fun making them, and it's really cool to see, you know, see them starting to do well and seeing a community starting to form around this channel, around the videos. Thank you for your contribution for joining us tonight. Cheers. I realize I don't have a face cam, but I said cheers and then I took a drink, so there you have it. Whew, that's a lot of red at the top of the leaderboard. Alright, well, hopefully the next one is not quite so stacked. Hopefully we can even it out a little bit. Alright. So yeah, like I was saying, got a video coming out tomorrow about weak auras and how I've just kind of logically gone through the ones that I have set up now. Yeah, hopefully people find that helpful. That's what we're here to do. Be entertaining, but also be helpful. Convince you to play Warrior again. Appreciate it shouting me out like that, and cheers, mate. Yeah, no problem, man. Happy to have y'all here. Hopefully we can tear it up in the next one here. We'll see. See what kind of horde we get stacked up against. Just run around Dalaran. Oh, we still have it as a capital city? I mean, I know it'll still be here, but nobody will be running around in a couple of weeks. I thought it was weird that they enabled flight in Dalaran as soon as they unlocked flight for Broken Shore. That was a big deal back in Wrath that you couldn't fly in Dalaran. I suppose it's a little bit different now. Like, one of the big reasons you couldn't fly in Wrath was because the server and people's machines couldn't handle that many flying mounts going around. All the textures and geometry and everything. Everything's a lot more efficient nowadays for all the problems that have been talked about with the release of the pre-patch. Can you still get out of this one? I know it ports you back in, but I don't know, I always like finding like those little bugs there. So on the Reddit post, I saw the Reddit post about the weak warriors you used on some commenting last videos. Really helped confuse me on why Pummel was on the bar. Yeah, that was just one that I found that kind of had like good trackers. I'll bring it up, but I actually set up my own, so there's a bit more of a rhyme and reason to where everything is. The guy who made that Reddit post made weak auras for every spec in the game, so I think a lot of them were just like, you know, hey, here's some weak auras. These are all the abilities there. Yeah, mine are pretty much tracking everything, but they're arranged in a way where like, you know, so you've got like your core rotational abilities right under your power bar. You've got buffs that you want to track right above it. You know, you've got bigger cooldowns on the side. You've got utility stuff down here below. So there's a rhyme and reason for all of these being where they are. Hopefully people find it helpful. And if not, hopefully I give enough details that you can kind of tweak things how you like them. And yeah. I mean, the whole idea of having weak auras is to help you play more efficiently, right? So if you have a set of weak auras that are not helping you toward that goal, then you can get a new set or tweak what you've got so that it is helpful. All right, let's see. We got a lot of people going north. I'll peel off and go mid. Because we do not have enough people going mid. Hopefully this blunder does not cost us the game. Alright, let's jump in. Nice ring of peace. That was a great ring of peace. We'll start on this monk. He's gonna run away. We'll start on this hunter pet. Who's gonna die? Looks like we got some people here now. Alright, let's get on this Mistweaver. Interrupt that. And he's down. Let's get on this Mistweaver. I'll stun him. And a Blade Storm so I can get into his Ring of Peace. Rampage, and he's down. Do I have any more healers up? Or are we just cleaning up now? Oh, we're just cleaning up now. Very nice. Alright. We got someone capping there, so let's get on the rest of their DPS. Looks like we took north. And we wiped them in mid. So that's a good start. That's a very good start. Welcome everyone who's joining us. Thank you for making us a part of your evening or morning, depending on where you are around the globe. Thank you for joining us. Let's take a look at the talents that I'm running as we are securing mid, making sure that nobody tries to sneak in and cap it. So War Machine, Stormbolt, Sudden Death, Bounding Stride, Carnage, Blade Storm, and Siegebreaker, and then Gladiator's Medallion, Barbarian, Death Sentence, and Slaughterhouse. Before the next BG, we can look at those in a little bit more detail, talk about what they actually do. There's a lot of people fighting over there. Alright, we'll save Leap in case I need to get back and prevent a ninja cap. In the meanwhile, like this. You know I can still hit you from here, right, Mistweaver? Alright, better pop some defensives. Alright, good time for a Siegebreaker. Execute. Nice. Nicely done. No, you're not getting away. He probably would have died of dots anyway, but no. Just gotta make sure. Just gotta make sure. Alright. You can pop your turtle. I'm gonna sit on the flag. I will sit on the flag. Alright, we got our flag back. Very nice. Let's go get this DK. Charge has some weird pathing right now. It's not necessarily weird that you would, like, you know, go around stuff and end up at your target. But I've had a couple of times where, like, you know, I'm trying to charge a target where this rock is, and I end up just going off towards this other rock. Like going the same distance that you would, but in the completely wrong direction. It's kind of comical, but it's also really frustrating. Oh, looks like we lost north. Because our entire team was in the middle. Well, that's not what we're supposed to do. Come on, team. They did call the incomings, so. Let's see, maybe we can assault bottom. We got two people sitting here. Hopefully they'll call if someone, if we get a bunch of people rushing mid. Let's see how this rogue is doing. Which rogue is that? That is Restraints. Alright, I'm gonna engage this hunter. stun him. Kill him, and then we will attack this node. If we can attack north, we might be able to get a 3-cap. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be fun? Got some people coming in here. Looks like our flag is coming this way. Ooh, that druid's got low health. XP Madness. Love the morning streams before work. Nice, man. Happy to hear it. We're trying to get streams at a couple different times. You know, I don't have a ton of time to stream. I've got a family. I've got a full-time job, but I want to get them in when I can. All right. Ooh, I'm probably gonna die here. We'll fear the warrior. He should break out of that. No, 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 no. Let's get rallying cry up, and not in time. Hopefully I delay them long enough that we actually capture that. Yep. Nice. Even if they immediately reassault it, then we have at least delayed their gains by a good bit. Ooh. We're assaulting all of them. Looks like there's some good action in mid. We'll go there. And we got all three. for briefly. Alright, let's get on this hunter. Oof. He almost died. I gotta sit in this freezing trap, I guess. Are you a blood DK? Really? Alright. We're just gonna sit there and try and capture, then I'll just work on killing you. Let's stun him. Siege breaker, just trying to make this a little faster. Pop this purgatory, and there he goes. Very nice. So we're doing pretty swell in this BG so far. Alright, I'm gonna go help kill this warrior. Get an execute, and he's gone. Let's go ahead and loot him for good measure. 54 copper. My share of it is 4. Totally game breaking. Well, we are doing alright so far. Just gotta keep it up. Got some incomings up top. Well, I'm not gonna be one of the last 2 or 3 people to leave, so we'll sit here for now. How is everyone doing tonight? Or this morning, depending on where you are in the world. If you're over across the pond. It's probably more likely that you're watching from somewhere in Europe or elsewhere than from the east coast of the US of A. Well, I suppose gamers do stay up late. We gamers tend to. I know in my college days I would stay up until, 2, 3, 4 a.m. sometimes, so. No judgment. No judgment from me on that. Man. Alright. This rogue carrying the flag with less than 20k health. If he somehow makes it out of our current group there, I want sloppy seconds. Yeah, we'll come help kill him. Get that execute in. Just totally sniped that kill. These Mistweavers are seem to be a little bit underpowered. Mistweaver in general is not, but these guys are not as challenging as they could have been. Watching from Croatia. Nice, man. How's the mood over there after the World Cup? I was pulling for you guys in the final. It was a tough match, but awesome that they made it that far. Alright. We are going in the right direction with these BGs now. And we are closing in on honor level 34. Yep, 34. Probably won't get quite that far tonight, but we'll see. Yeah, so this is, for me, in LA, Los Angeles, California, this is my late night stream, but I know for some of you guys on the other side of the globe, this is your before work stream, and then my before work stream would be your super late night stream. So it's kind of fun, kind of cool. I mean, when else in human history could two people on the opposite side of the globe have a conversation with each other? Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. It was crazy. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, this guy just died. This guy just jumped off of the Violet Citadel. I believe it. Some of the Croatian footballers are, I mean, they're some of the best in the world right now. You guys have a great squad. Ours in the U.S., not so much. Not so much right now. Alright, we've got a chance now. We'll talk about talents for those of you who joining us for the first match of the evening so far. If this is your first match with us, not our first match on the stream. We've got War Machine for Rage and the movement speed proc, mostly for that movement speed proc when someone dies. I mentioned this a couple times on stream before. It's really cool. With War Machine, you don't even have to be in combat with the person who dies. So if you're like, you know, sitting at the node here defending it and someone dies on the like hill up here, you'll get a proc of this even though you weren't anywhere near them. It's pretty cool. Stormbolt, only stun available for warriors these days, so that makes it a pretty easy choice for PvP. Although if you have a lot of stuns on your team and you're pretty coordinated, then double time can also be a good choice. Sudden death, I like the execute proc. I don't like trying to slide in Furious Slash, especially in PvP. I'd rather just use Whirlwind and then get the cleave buff. Bounding Stride for the mobility. Warpaint is an interesting choice if you think you're going to get focused a lot, but yeah, I like the mobility more, especially in random battlegrounds. 275, we've got Carnage for more frequent and harder hitting rampages, and then Bladestorm mostly for the CC immunity, but also for the cleave damage and Siegebreaker. Lastly, for the extra little bit of burst DPS. One of the nice things about Siegebreaker is you can apply it to multiple targets if you use the Whirlwind Cleave effect. So you can do something like, you know, get a group of 4 targets, Siegebreaker them all, and then Bladestorm, and you'll do quite a bit of spread pressure. And then the PvP talents I'm using are Barbarian for more heroic leaps, Death Sentence for execute charge, and then Slaughterhouse for harder hitting Bloodthirst in the execute window. Bad Banjo, hey, what's up, man? How's it going? Hope you're doing well this evening. I guess it's a little later than evening, unless you're in somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, which is not unheard of. So like here's a good example. We will Whirlwind and then Siegebreaker, Rampage, and then Bladestorm, and then die. But you get the idea. You get the idea. Got a lot of damage out right there. In fact, we sort by damage done. I'm only below this Warlock. Ah, now we're below some other people. Not bad for a little spot of burst. Ooh, we got some action here. No. Alright. And we're going to defend this node. Wow, it's not even a defense. We didn't even take it yet. That's annoying. Okay, Mr. Mage. Not sure what he was hoping to accomplish there. Alright, let's roll with the team. See if we can go put some pressure on mines. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. Madness, you're playing Arms. Have a feeling Arms is doing more damage, but Fury is more fun. I kind of feel the same way. Fury's damage is really strong. It's, I think Mortal Strike is the biggest difference, obviously, between Fury and Arms, right? So you can do maybe roughly the same, maybe a little more damage to Arms, but then when you're reducing healing coming in on your kill target, that makes a massive difference. All right, let's see if we can get a sneak assault in here. I think we can. Ooh. I didn't know I didn't have that achievement on where we're at. Assault 2 bases in a single battle for kills. Neat. Yeah, I like Arms right now, but I really like Fury. Fury's my favorite spec in the game right now, so when I have the chance to play that, I'm going to play that. Can we fight on the flag here, guys? We'll just pop everything on these guys once I get out of the stun. So, Whirlwind, execute, and should be able to finish this guy off. Ooh, they got some friends. No bueno. Let's interrupt that Scorch. Alright, and we'll get a well-needed victory rush in there. That was weird. Somehow got a double charge off there. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm not going to complain. Alright, we'll just fight near the flag here. Alright, let's kill this Demon Hunter. Ooh, there we go. Down. How do I get this transmog? So the one that I'm using right now is the normal mode Chosen Dead set. So you get that from completing the quest in Trial of Valor. I really like it. It fits the I think this is the dungeon skin for the artifact challenge for Fury. So it matches that really well. And it's just a pretty cool looking set. So I think anyone can get this one. You just have to do like, I don't know, 4-ish clears of Trial of Valor once you get the quest. Yeah, I think the item for the quest only drops from Guarm and Helya, and then a little bit of it will drop from some of the world quests. The Helajar landing ones. I don't even know if those are up anymore. Those are happening. Alright, let's see here. Let's try and go hit mines. Looks like they've got a few people there. We've got a couple of people there. See if we can make a difference. So thanks. Yeah, no problem, man. I am always happy to answer questions. Alright, let's Let's die in this opening stun. Just about. That was a lot of DPS. Get Battle Shout up there. Alright, well, we gotta get another base. It's not a berserking buff. Useless to me right now. Let's see if we can push mines over here. There's a lot of fighting going on by the house. We'll see if we can sneak around the back. Fire Boomer, who is ironically a frost mage. Nice. See if we can kill this mage. Alright, let's go ahead and Bladestorm. And I'm probably going to die again. See if we can get that victory rush off. And it didn't matter. Alright. This is the battleground of deaths. 6 kills, 4 deaths. Better than no kills and 4 deaths, I guess. Yeah, I think we're just outmatched in this one. We're going to keep trying. Keep running in. Perhaps foolishly. We'll try Waterworks this time. Thank you, by the way, all of you who are joining us. If you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. We're doing Battlegrounds tonight before the reset. Just some casual PvP. Got a couple of guildies in the group with me. And we'll see how this one ends up going. Not going so well yet. There's a trap right there. I don't think that's our trap. Maybe it is. I don't know. He's gonna let me beat on you. Here comes the damage. Stun you in the water, I guess. Execute charge. Can I get it? Nope. Alright. Hey, nice, we got the assault in. Let's kill this pet. In fact, let's use my victory rush on it. Alright. Nice, got it all clear. Even snuck an assault in on the mines to close the gap a little bit. Let's pick up the zerging buff. Cogwhistle, thank you so much for the Twitch follow, man. Really appreciate it. Helps us out a lot. Hope you enjoyed the stream and hope to see you around more often, man. Alright, we got some incoming. We'll start on this Demon Hunter since he charged in boldly. Interrupt that I-beam. Because why not? Kill him. And then we will get on these guys. Yeah, I'll trinket that. I'm gonna pop some defensives here. No point in dying again. Can I charge you? Yes, I can. I think we may have scared them off. Alright. Get healed up to full. And we killed his pet. His pet was named Hermes. Nice. An appropriate name for a pet. Hopefully, we get some people calling inks. If you're new to the stream, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are streaming pretty regularly now. Doing nighttime and morning on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So hopefully there's a time in there that works for you, where you can join us on a regular basis. Oof, I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die from these dots. That was a lot of dots. Yeah, so, ooh, got a V-res. Nice, let's take it. Battle shout. I'm not gonna get trolled under the water. It's a bunch of ranged. Yeah, so hopefully there's a time that works regularly for you guys to join us. We're always happy to have people on the stream. Alright, let's fear. Hold on. Get an AoE. Oh man, that hurt. That was a lot of damage. How much damage was that? Chaos Bolt for 7k, no 6k. Can flag for 2. Yeah, that was a lot of damage all at once. And we're losing Waterworks right before we could establish a lead too. That's painful. Got reinforcements coming in. They are sending 1, 2 here. Alright, well, let's engage. Interrupt the I-beam. Because why not? They have no healer. Come here, Mr. Mage. Oh, you can take the stun. Take a stun. Take a death. Lighthouse is clear. Our legendaries working in BGs now. It did one earlier and was doing dumb high healing without knowing how to heal. Legendaries do not work in BGs, but set bonuses from Antorus do work in BGs. So that does boost damage and healing. And also your trinkets are working. So, you know, obviously the raid-specific Pantheon buff doesn't work, but the actual buff from these trinkets do. The buff from this trinket will stack up if you watch that when I'm auto-attacking someone. And then, so like the 4-piece, or well, like the 2-piece is really noticeable for Fury because it gives you a bleed when you use Rampage, and you'll see that popping on people. Ooh, I got Polyed. Are you going to try to cap while I'm Polyed? Yeah, that's not going to work. It's not a long enough CC. So that explains some of the higher healing, and then also just numbers are not really tuned around 110 right now. Yeah. Also, the stat templates are gone. So you'll see, so like this guy's got probably around 30k health, and then this guy's got 25k. You'll see people as low as 20k, and then people as high as like 35, or you know, almost 40k health for tanks. So yeah, that makes a difference. So gear actually does matter in PvP again. We'll just numb on this for no reason. Alright, we gotta go assault something, so I'm gonna let this paladin sit here. Because people pushing waterworks, hopefully we can push mines at the same time. There are a little bit of fighting going on here. Yeah, I wasn't sure for you, I was bugged, because pre-patch, yeah, I mean everything's bugged in the pre-patch, right? I'm gonna avoid that fight. Besides, we need to reinforce the base we just took. Yeah. That's a pre-patch for you. Oh man, these guys really don't like me. That's fine. You're a fully Antorus geared monk. Nice. Yep, that'll make a difference. Factor in, you know, the trinkets, the set bonuses, and just the item level on the gear. It's going to make quite the difference compared to people who don't have that gear. this is going to be a close one, but we're going to come out on the losing end as things stand. The only way we can win is if we can ninja cat mines. So if they're smart, they're just going to be turtling it. Let's see how smart they are. If this rogue knows what he's doing, maybe I can peel them off and then he can sneak around and assault it. If we even have time to. Right, let's see what I can do here. Got rooted. I drew their whole team. See how long he can stay alive. And the rogue is in combat over there. Alright. Bevandra, you're heading to bed. Hey, you have a good night too, man. Thank you for joining and thank you for chatting. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you in another stream, hopefully. And we're going to lose Lighthouse for just some icing on the cake. A little bit of gravy. Let's see if we can just sneak another kill in here. Maybe not. No, we're just gonna get chaos bolted to death. At least that was a fun dying animation. Oh man. Gonna lose by 70 points? Not even. Yep. That's just how it goes sometimes. Well, hopefully the next one will be a little kinder to us. Let's see if anyone else wants to join. Alright, we got one more person coming. One more spot. I don't know if anyone else that's online likes to PvP. We'll see. Well, some kid around. Yeah, no kidding. Chaos Bolt is big damage, and their dots are still strong too. Give them all these cool animations. They have to hit hard. One of our friends here died because his flight form failed. I've been there too. Alright, let's go ahead and get queued up. We're inching towards that next honor level. That demo looks good, but low damage. Yeah. That's kind of how it always goes with demo, right? I mean, they make it able to do some awesome things, and then they just bring its damage down really low. Because apparently summoning an entire legion of demons to do your bidding is, just can't be that strong. You are not in the queue. I'm not either. Let's join it again. Let's see if we can get in. There we go. That was strange. But yeah, Destruction is looking really good right now, and Affliction is still looking pretty strong. Maybe not as strong as it was in Antorus, where it's like, you know, double-digit percentage points ahead of a lot of specs, but still looking pretty good. If you're just joining us, welcome to the stream and thank you for joining us. We're doing some Battlegrounds tonight, so hopefully we can get some wins in there. They'll be OP half a first raid, then they'll be trash again when Affliction gets some higher gear. Yeah. I mean, Affliction just scales so well, right? Because everything scales with every stat. It'll be kind of cool to see Shadow Bolt making its return for Affliction, see how that plays out in actual raids. They at least won't be just, you know, completely invincible with Drain Soul. That was that was just silly in Legion. I made I leveled up my Warlock so that I could do a couple of the artifacts or the Mage Tower quests on it, and I just remember being dumbfounded at how strong getting your dots up in the Drain Soul was. Like at item level, like not even 900, I could solo the rares on Argus that were given, you know, my other characters that were between 930 and 940 a decent bit of trouble if I tried to solo them. So we'll see. That definitely needed to be brought back in line. Alright. So let's look at talents here. I'm running War Machine, Stormbolt, Sudden Death, Bounding Stride, Carnage, Bladestorm, and Siegebreaker. I'm going to switch Slaughterhouse out with Thirst for Battle so that we can get snares cleared on Bloodthirst usage. And let's see what we got on the other team here. We've got, just looking for healers. They have no healers? Well, this will be interesting. How many healers did we get? Resto Druid, Mistweaver Monk. Well, this will be interesting. Love Drain Soul in BGs prior to the patch. Spread dots on everyone and face tank melee with Drain. Yeah, it was nuts. So, you know, you'd open up the scoreboards before the pre-patch and you'd see, like, you know, everyone's within, like, maybe 10 million damage of the other, like, DPS ahead of them and below them, except the Affliction lock at the top of the table, 100 million damage ahead of everyone else. Mistweaver Monk will live forever. If he's good. If he's good. There was a BG earlier where the Horde had 2 Mistweavers that were pretty much free kills. I'm not sure what they were doing wrong or what they were running wrong, but hopefully our Mistweaver knows what's up. Let's get this Zerking buff. And well, I don't have any healers, so let's just pick a target and run in. Gotta pop some defensives though. We'll just fear him. Go ahead and wipe him here. Use Victory Rush on a totem, because why not? And let's make sure we don't get pushed off the cliff by Mr. Shaman here. Alright, let's see what we can push. Farm appears to be undefended. They're all going to spawn here. Let's see if I can assault it first. Let's see, they have no heals, by the way. Maybe they did get one. Ret, Balance, Ret, Ellie. Yep, they have no healers. And that does mean that if we don't have healers with us, we're going to get destroyed. Because they have a lot of DPS. But alright. Alright, Mr. Warlock. Come on. Go ahead and heal up. We'll get on this Demon Hunter because he's coming at me. Oh, apparently he wasn't coming at me. It's okay, we'll get on him anyway. Well, good game. I know, right? I don't know how it would, like, start an Arathi Basin and not give an entire team of 15 players one healer. I mean, you know, I'm not complaining, it benefits us, but, just kind of silly. Kind of silly. Because we still have to outplay him. They seem to be compensating for it pretty well. Seeing lots of off heals in here. Let's not get lured away too far. And got too far away there. But hey, we took farm. So I can spawn right here. Ooh, a B-res. Nice. Water up this mage. We're just gonna destroy this mage. Or at least try. And I overextended myself again. Got too greedy. Got 3. Let's see how it goes. It's the second B-res I've gotten to Battleground tonight. One of them was from one of my friends, so it wasn't entirely unexpected. But it's always a little bit of a surprise when I get that B-res pop up in a Battleground. Alright. See if we can get a Blaze Storm kill. No, but we got an execute kill. Let's sleep away. That was so many dots. So many dots. This is going to be a high damage Battleground. They have a lot of DPS, if you can tell. But we have healers. And that is, so far, making a difference, I think. Yeah, we've been able to keep 2 and get progress on 4. Didn't let me leap twice. That's obnoxious. Hey, I should buff. No, come on, get on Paladin. We'll stun him. We'll get Siege Breaker up. Feeling he's gonna bubble. Nope, he didn't. Must have been on cooldown or forbearance or something. Shaman was trying to chain lightning me, but let's heal up. Let's get some defensives. This is a lot of damage. Alright, let's get on the Shaman. He's bothering me. I'll slow him. And your mages are in the back. Wasn't even paying attention to that side. Man, there's a lot of damage at the top. See that Shaman? Yeah, I think he's just chain lightning everybody. Lots of flame shocks. Lots of earth shocks. Hey, we're getting a 5 cap though. That's fun. Shows you how powerful healers are in Battlegrounds. Let's stun this Druid. He's far away from his friends. Battlestorm just so we don't get CC'd. And let's Let's charge. And here goes the score. Any last minute kills? I don't think so. Man, it goes so fast when you get a 5 cap. It's funny considering Flame Shock is on a 5-second CD. Yeah, a little bit. Does that the talent? I think it's Path of Flame. Does that still make Lava Burst spread Flame Shock, or is that even still a talent anymore? I don't know. I haven't looked at LE all that much since I did my preview video for it, and that was a while back. I think Flame Shock still hits pretty hard. And I mean, a 5-second CD, you can still keep it rolling on 3 people. Let's see what the next one holds. Probably not going to be as glorious as that was, but we'll see. I know about the CD because your friend rage quit Shaman over that. Man, I mained an Elemental Shaman for a while, for a couple of expansions, and they just, the way they just took that spec apart from like Mists of Pandaria through Legion, just it was so sad to see. Like, first they took away Lightning Bolt while moving. And the thing that really made me mad about that is that they had this huge blue post on the forum saying about how, like, you know, we're going to tone down casting while moving for all casters, and that includes Elemental Shamans, and then the only casting while moving they took away was from Elemental Shamans. That really irritated me. Anyway, I'm not still salty about that at all. Not even a little bit. So that irritated me, and then, you know, they keep adding like little quality of life things, like removing the cooldown from Flame Shock, but then they take it away. Like, why? Shamans fought for like 10 years to get the cooldown off of Flame Shock, and they finally give it to us, and it's really nice, and then they just take it away. So, I mean, they did it at first under the guise of, like, you know, Flame Shock and Lava Burst are having their interaction removed, but then they snuck that back in like the second to last patch. So you still have to have Flame Shock up on your target, and if it gets dispelled, there's no dispel protection for it. And if you have to switch targets after you just refresh your Flame Shock, well, you're just out of luck. You can't use Lava Burst. So I don't know. I think a lot of the rage that Shamans have towards the devs is justified. Is well justified. There was Fell Flame from Destro. Well, yeah. That's true. But that was kind of a niche talent. I mean, that was like Elemental's defining characteristic in Mists of Pandaria, was it was like a very highly mobile caster, and then they just dismantled it. And after that, the spec just never felt the same to me. Alright. For those of you who are just joining us, sorry about the Elemental Shaman rant while we're playing some Fury Warrior. These are the talents that I'm running. You can look at them. I won't talk about them quite very much right now. I'm bringing them up at least before every battleground. So let's go mid here. Let's go mid and see what's going to happen. There's the talents. Let's see how many healers they got. Resto Druid. Already more than the last battleground. Another Resto Druid. And another Resto Druid. Alright, so look for a Druid. Targeted Druid, like this one. And let's Blade Storm. Ooh, these guys are hurting me. Stun the healer. Can we get him? We got him. Well, I hope that did some good. Got one of their healers down. We've got our trusty Vengeance Demon Hunter. Soul taking the flag. And let's get back to mid. Hope you guys have some heals. Let's see, I think we've got 1, 2, 3. It looks like 2 Holy Paladins and a Priest of some sort. It's usually what that green dot in my grid means. I've had a couple of times, so I think it might be pulling the data of like when someone queues for the battleground, but then if they queue up and don't actually stay in that spec, it might still say they're healer even though they're not. Not quite sure about that. Let's make sure nobody's gonna cap this. Don't interrupt your trank, sir. And let's get on this guy. We're gonna stun him. We got some good healers here. Siege Breaker. Let's go on this one. Alright, nice, we assaulted it. Get this guy before he gets away. Nice. And we'll get back on this guy. Very nice. Cleaned up on them. Ooh, we got some rogues. Hello, rogues. I like rogues. Alright. That went well. That went pretty well. Maybe not quite as well as 5-cap Arathi Basin wall, but that went well. Hello, Demon Hunter. Running in on your own, are ya? Got a healer. What add-on marks healers on nameplates? That is a feature of LVUI. So if you install LVUI, I'll bring it up when we have a chance to get out of combat here. But it's part of the, I think it's like under target frames. Yeah, so LVUI is like the UI replacement that I run. It's got all the different bars, like the action bars, the unit bars. The middle is weak ores, obviously, but LVUI is really, really nice. I like it. I've been using it for a long time. Alright, so we can bring that up. It is under nameplates, general options, no. Enemy player nameplates, and there's a healer icon option. So if you're inside a battleground or an arena, it'll show a healer icon next to healers. Really, really helpful. Hey Corey, what's up, man? How you doing tonight? It's like we got a train following our flag carrier. But, on the other hand, it looks like we might 3-cap. Gonna have to go to LVUI names, then use QUI or QUI with your setup. Yeah. Thanks for asking. No problem, man. Always happy to see return viewers. See more people get in that chat. Yeah, I don't know. Were you talking about Tuck UI Vengeance? Or, I don't know. There's lots of different UI options. And I know LVUI has that healer option for Battlegrounds, which is really, really nice. Makes it really easy to pick a focus target. And then to see like, oh, you know, we're tunneling the healer. Why isn't he dying? Oh, because there's 2 healers right next to him. So let's CC them real quick. That sort of play makes it a lot easier to do that. Well, we're not getting a 3 cap, but we are still up 2-0. Man, that Vengeance Demon Hunter flag carrying is so crazy. Use LUI, but with Maui nameplate add-on. Yeah, that's one of the things I like about LUI is it's so highly customizable. You can do like whatever you want with it, and there's so many different add-ons to it. KUI. Alright. Haven't used that add-on before, but I'm sure there are plenty of good add-ons that I haven't used before. Alright, we will we'll keep an eye on that flag while we come kill this healer. Maybe we'll kill him. Got a couple of people focusing in. Alright, there we go. Let's get back at it. No, Rogue, you come here. Come here now. Attention, did you check out the new mount you got with the expansion, the new horse? Pressing space makes it lean back and spin. What new mount is that? Tell me the name of the mount and I'll check it out, Kenneth. Is it with the, is that with like the deluxe version? Like the mount that came with that? Alright, let's see what's going on here. Well, we only have 1 base. But we have a 900 resource advantage, 800 something. And we got a lot of people working on taking Panera in mine. And we just got the flag. Yeah, Vengeance flag carrying is crazy. Just like every 12 seconds, boom, 40-yard leap. It's like the mechanical one from the hitching post in the shop. Oh, I got blinded. Let's see what's going on. There's a rogue around. So we've been pulling up. Mount is from honor level. Oh, is that the prestigious bronze courser? I did get that one because after all the honor levels combined. I'll check it out after we make sure we're clear here. I don't think I've actually got on it yet. Let's pull collections. Oh, well, we can pull it up when we get back into Dalaran. We were on a roll right now. Knock on wood. Alright, let's see. Collections. Pressed. Oh, any knee in there. Wait, really? Okay, bronze. There it is. Is that this guy? Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool animation. That's actually a pretty cool mount. I don't think I'd actually pulled it out yet. We'll have to ride around on it for a little while. Alright, we are less than 500 on our way from another level. We gotta run another one. Gotta run at least one more. Alright, let's see. We'll set his favorite, and then we'll put it on 9. Rams aren't all that special when you're playing Alliance. Yeah, that's pretty sick. It's a cool mount special animation. It's got a nice coloring to it. Got a horn. Let's hide the UI real quick. Got some skulls and a bag on the side here. It's a pretty cool mount. It's only from like honor level 30, I think, so, you know, maybe not all that impressive, but I think the ivory one is actually the next reward that I get for honor levels. Yeah, I dig that. Let's we can move that into a closer keybind. So if you spin around enough, does it actually like prevent it from spinning compared to everyone else? Alright, we're back in Silver Shard. This one has been this one has not gone so well tonight in the groups that I've been in. Let's see what we got. See what we're up against. So far, a Resto Druid and no other healers. And we've got a Mistweaver and a Holy Priest. Cool. It's from honor level 20. I think Rep Pally is still going to be killing it for Old Year. I don't know. I'll be honest. Ret is a spec that I haven't, like, I think the only time I've ever played it in raids was in early Cataclysm, and actually rerolled Rogue pretty quickly from it because we had too many plate DPS in our 10-man group, so, and we had no other DPS, so hopefully, I mean, Ret's a cool spec, a lot of people like it, I hope it does well. I think we've got a few Ret Paladins in our raid team, so it'd be good if they're doing well for us. I do think the changes that were made to Ret going into BFA, just as far as the playstyle goes, are positive changes. Getting rid of the judgment buff weird thing that they had going on. These are the talents I'm running with, for those of you who are just joining us. I won't go through them because I know a lot of you guys have been around for quite a few BGs so far. Thank you all for sticking around, by the way. It's really cool to see a lot of people in here tonight. We're hopefully going to have more success than the last time we were in the Silver Shard Mines. So let's leap in and tag this one for the Alliance. Alright, let's get on this Resto Druid. Start with the Blaze Storm because CC is coming in strong. Let's get a Fear off. That did a whole lot of good. Let's get some CC, get some cooldowns up. Nice. We'll break that Fear. And we'll take out this Arms Warrior. We're supposed to be good for raid, everything else, meh. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to play out. Like I said, I hope they do well. I like the concept of a Ret Paladin, just the mechanics and the actual rotation have never really done it for me. Troll87, how's it going, man? Glad to see you here. Thank you for hopping into the chat. This Guardian Druid is going to sit in bear form the whole time. I don't know if he's really worth focusing. Oof, that was a lot of burst. I hurt a little bit. We are maybe not doing so hot here. Alright, let's get back at it. Get on this mountain. Let's get on this one that we've been talking about. Alright, where are you, healers? Right there. It's fear. That's a lot of warriors. It's a lot of warriors defending their healer. Gotta be one of those, huh? Silver Shard has it's been rough tonight. I was in here once before the stream and we did not capture a single cart in that match. This is the second one on the stream, and we've not been doing as hot as in the other battlegrounds, but seems to be the case typically in here. Horde tend to have the advantage, all other things being equal. Ooh. If we can just snipe all the minecarts at the end of the track, then maybe we'll have a chance to get some stuff done in here. Maybe. See if we can kill this Shivara. Would I please go arms for the next battleground? Yeah, we can talk about that. Yeah, this Druid does have an army of bodyguards. Let's see if we can actually get a kill in here. Man. Got him close. Got him close. Yeah, I know I've been doing Fury a lot lately. We'll get some arms in. Be sure to get some arms in. I know people like arms, and it is pretty strong for battlegrounds. PvP in general. Looks like we were able to take that one back. Inching ever closer to the next honor level. Alright, so lesson learned. I think we'll just try to stay away from that Druid. He has friends in high places. Stay away from him unless I have a lot of friends to peel. Ooh, looks like we lost it. Our rogue got knocked off into the water. That's not so good. Alright, as soon as it spawns, we'll tap it and then see what we're going to do with it. Still got a decent lead. I should probably sit in it. Hopefully those guys are okay down there. Let's see if we can save my friend here. Nope, too late. Well, I better jump back in here. Went to sleep now, but we want to see some arms. We'll see. If we do another battleground, I'll go arms. It's a little bit of if at this point because it is getting late for me too. And we're dead. Good stuns. Let's get this rogue here. Blinded, I'm gonna break that. Got rooted. Alright, Mr. Warrior, you're closer to death. And I'm gonna die again. Got him so close. Sharing out my stream in your Discord. Thanks, man. Really appreciate that. We're streaming on Twitch as well as YouTube if people want to check us out there. You can get the link to that. I'll put it in the YouTube chat, actually. Just 1 second while I copy and paste it. So people prefer watching on Twitch, there's the link to the Twitch stream. Should be pretty much exactly the same. Alright, Warlock. Troll, thanks for the sub, man. Really appreciate it. Alright, gotta get on this warrior. He's killed me a few times. Help take him down. Ooh. Horde captured a cart. This is getting close. Alright. Nice. Got the Druid and his friend down. Let's get on this guy. These guys, maybe. Oh, I don't have any help. That's not fun. Hey team, why you not help me? Guess we got our hands full over here, huh? Get a Blade Storm in there. Get on the Druid. Try and take out their healer real quick. Sneaky like. Let's pop some defensives, and we'll pop Battle Cry. Off the Druid while he has Thorns up. Fear the Warriors. They'll probably break him. Thorn should be down. And we're gone. Yeah, Arms is good. Arms is strong. Lost Tank, thank you for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. We are maintaining a very narrow lead here. It's been a good match so far. Lots of back and forth. Let's see what we can do with this Warlock. That may have been a mistake. Nope, because we got him down. Next 2 caps gonna win, looks like. Top one is gonna cap first. We got some people running there, so if we can steal it, then we got this. Warlock down. Twitch definitely plays nicer than YouTube for chat. Yeah, it does. It's one of the things I like about it a little bit better. Just the layout of it and like the native dark theme. Yeah, looks like we're gonna lose. Just narrowly. Sapped. Nice. Tie game! Wow. I have never seen that happen in this battleground. Well, alright. Hard to swap from Vengeance for that. Yeah. Alright, I will stick around for one more BG because people are requesting to see some arms action. So, let's get in there. I've seen a tie in like old school Warsong Gulch where just, you know, like nobody scores. But I've never seen a tie in like one where you're gathering resources. That's wild. That was crazy. I've been in I've been in one tie in an arena match before. That's because I was healing and my my DPS got killed while I was CC'd, but then for some reason they couldn't kill me, and it just ended up being a stalemate. I know in arena both teams get counted as a loss, so all four of us lost rating. Yeah, I've never seen a tie in a battleground like that. That's crazy. What a time to be alive. Andrada, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. Really helps us out. Alright, we're going to be running arms in this battleground, and we got Twin Peaks, some CTF. So hopefully we can be on the flag retaking squad. We're running arms, so we'll look at talents now. I'm running War Machine still for arms. Been running that for Fury. The movement speed is just too good to pass up. Yep, going over those right now, Kenneth. So War Machine, Sudden Death, and Skull Splitter are also good options, but I like War Machine for battlegrounds. This is particularly for that movement speed buff when you get a kill. Stormbolt for the stun. It's the only stun we have available, and that's really important. Running Massacre, although I think Rend is pretty competitive, especially if the other team has a lot of stealthies, but I like being able to start spamming Execute at a little bit higher health, actually a lot higher health. And I'm running Bounding Strike for the mobility. Defensive Stance is also really good. It's even better than it was in Legion because it now only reduces damage you deal by 10% instead of 20%. Tier 75, I like Warbreaker, but one of the things with Warbreaker is you have to be careful with it because you don't need a target to cast it, and you can cast it when you're out of range of your target. So Right Colossus Smash is your DPS cooldown now as arms, and you know, if like this guy's my target and I try to hit him and then he rolls away, but then I use it, like you can end up wasting it. But if you can play it well, you know, you can get your 30% damage buff and then Blade Storm the whole team and really get some heavy pressure in there. I'm using In for the Kill for haste when we use Warbreaker, although Avatar is also a very strong option, particularly for the root and then just the extra damage that you get. On top of that, Deadly Calm can be good for execute scenarios, I think. I haven't really played around with it that much yet, but it's, if you can get 4 or 5 executes in for no rage during that Deadly Calm cooldown window, that could be a really strong play. And then Dreadnought for 2 charges of Overpower. Anger Management's good, I just like Dreadnought a little bit better. PvP talents, Sharpened Blade is always going to be my first PvP talent as arms. It's just way too strong in, I think, just about any situation. Even if there's not a lot of healing going out, you still get that extra 30% damage on Mortal Strike, which hits pretty darn hard. I like Death Sentence for Fury and for arms, just for that execute charge, a little bit extra mobility. This is even stronger for arms because execute has no cooldown and is somewhat spammable, depending on your rage. And then I'm running Storm of Destruction for more Blade Storms, and because it makes Blade Storm apply the Mortal Strike healing debuff. So, that's what we've got. Alright, let's see what's going on in the back here. Let's see. We've got a Holy Paladin, a Resto Druid. Alright, 2 healers. I'm not going to charge in there all alone. Andrada, what's the best spec for duels? For warriors, I'd probably give... It depends on who you're dueling. If you're dueling someone that's got a lot of self-heals, then Arms is probably going to get the slight edge because of the Mortal Strike debuff. If you're doing someone who doesn't have a lot of self-heals but has like really high burst damage, then Fury has a lot more self-healing and sustainability, so that could be an advantage. But I'm not a big dueler myself. Maybe we'll get into it with the Duelers Guild thing in BFA once we're properly live. But yeah, I think both specs can work. Alright. Oh, didn't get that fear off. And I'm gonna die. Well, we put some pressure on that flag carrier at least. Our whole team is running with our flag carrier. Let's grab the prestigious bronze courser while we're sitting here. Let's call for some help. Need more on offense. We'll see what we can do with the Zerking buff. And we'll go ahead and grab this buff too. Oh. Yep. Well, when you have no one on offense, it's kind of hard to get the flag back. And if you don't get the flag back, it's only a matter of time before your flag carrier is going to die. I guess I can come take the flag. We'll run around this way. This is where we start to regret decisions. If I was going to be running the flag, I should have been taking... Alright, we'll let you run the flag, Marla. Since I did not take defensive stance. Alright. Assuming they don't have anyone left in here. We'll just double check on that. Alright, well, one of you guys grab the flag. I ain't touching it. I am going to go try to get our flag back. Hopefully it goes a little better on the Druid this time. Looks like they're coming the same route. I'll just wait for him across the river here. Nice, we got a rogue waiting as well. So once he gets over, we will stun him. Oh, he's going to try to take that gate. Which I... Alright, let's get sharpened up. And let's get in there. Keeps getting just out of execute range. That's frustrating. We'll blade storm him. Turn the flag. Nice. Let's get a heal off. Probably gonna die here. But that's okay, because we got the flag back. That's a lot of red at the top of the board. The expansion, am I going to do arena videos too? Probably. Yeah, I did a little bit of an arena push at the end of this season, which is the first time I've done any like real rated arena since Mists of Pandaria. And I got up to, I think, 1850 in twos. No, I got up to 1870, finished at 1850. Yeah, so did a little bit of a push. I got some friends who are pretty experienced in arena that are interested in playing as well. So yeah, we'll make a push, and then, you know, as we get some experience in the new meta, we'll make some videos for that. Says PvP talent which executes 15 yards and pull you to the target. Yeah, I'm using that actually. Sorry, when I said execute range earlier, I wasn't talking about like the actual range of the ability. I was just talking about the health range. Kept fluctuating like right above 35% and then right back below. You are really annoying me. Yeah, sorry if there was any confusion there. Cartman X, thank you for the thank you for the follow on Twitch, man. Really appreciate it. I'm enjoying streaming, and I'm enjoying seeing more people get into it with us. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, couldn't get there in time. It's too bad. Alright, who's taking it? Merely taking it? Alright. I was thinking about making a video about your personal favorite transmog sets. What do you think? That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. There are some transmog sets that I like, and then some that I really don't like. I'm kind of picky about them. We're gonna hand it off here. What's going on? Just waiting for, yeah. Let's kill this pet. Making a really good use of our time here. Alright, let's fear. And let's get on the healer. Let's see where their flag carrier is. Over here. Of course, we got to get a flag carrier too. Looks like we got some people going down to do that. We got a rogue harassing their flag carrier. I will gladly join him. I already got sharpened blade up. So. Come on. Come on. That's good. Oh, I don't have fear. That's not good. Hamstring him. He'll probably immediately shift out of that. I'll charge him. Pick up the heal. And I'm going to die right after I get it. Alright. Make a macro for cast battle and mount. That helps a lot. That's actually a really good idea. I should do that. Any macros I suggest? There are a few that I have that are useful. So I've actually got arena macros right here, if you can see them. These are for erupt, interrupt, stun, and then charge, and they just target an arena frame. So it's like, you know, arena 1, arena 2, arena 3, arena 1, arena 2, arena 3, so on and so forth. Those are useful. I have a focus interrupt macro, but I don't have it on my bars right now. So that can also be useful, especially in BGs if you focus a healer. Alright, we're just going all out on this healer. Die by the sword. See if we can get him down. it, Fury out. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Got the flag, nice. Nice. And there's that honor level. Double nice. 2-2. I have not been in a 2-2 capture the flag match for a very long time. Pick up the big mortal strike. And some executes. And these dots are going to kill me. But hey, we got our flag back. Mission accomplished. A lot of the macros I have set are just like, just fun stuff. This one was actually really useful in Legion. Just opened your artifact weapon. Yeah, just a lot of fun stuff. Like I have the flippable table and roar. Yeah, as far as specific macros, so I haven't gotten rid of these, but these were my DPS macros. Oh, this is a really useful one. This allows you to cast Heroic Leap at your cursor instead of like having the target reticle. So you can just put your cursor wherever you want to leap to and then hit your hotkey and it'll leap directly to where you're pointing. So you just check that out. It's just show tooltip / cast bracket at cursor close bracket Heroic Leap. You can do that for any, so you can use that at cursor command for any horde flag was dropped. That's not good. And our flag is, oh, we're gonna lose this one. There's no way we can get to him in time. Yeah, you can use that at cursor command for any like targeting reticle thing. So it's really useful for, as one example, for demon hunters, because you can use it for all the sigils and then for their leap, abyssal strike or whatever it's called. So yeah, that's one that I highly recommend for warriors. Maybe I'll do a video on macros. That could be helpful. Could be useful. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining us on the stream tonight. I think that's going to do it for me. I need to get to bed so that I can get to work in the morning. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I sure did, and I hope you all have a good night's sleep or a good rest of your day, depending on where you are and what time it is. You have a good night too, Lost Tank. Thanks for joining us, man. Love the emote. Alright. Good night, everybody.